Welcome back to the channel, everyone. As you can see, I'm back up here, same place I was last weekend. Significant changes. There's about 90% less snow this time, which is great. The fish should be a lot more active. I just got camp set up, and I'm gonna kind of do my regular routine. I'm gonna get some coffee in me, I'm gonna have a snack, and I'm gonna get on the water. I still got quite a bit of wood and things I need to process, but I've got 9 hours of daylight, so I'm gonna have a fun solo trip, and I'm gonna get to work. Okay, so I just had my coffee, had a little snack, feeling really good. I'm all rigged up. I'm gonna head down to the water and see if we can't catch a fish. It's probably gonna be the first of very many fishing sessions today. There's a lot more activity than last time, but it is just starting to rain, which is good, but I might have to cover up that camera soon. Well, my fishing session ended a little early, but yeah, it started to rain. It's actually hailing, mixture of hail and rain. So I'm gonna hang out in the tent, kind of wait this out. I'm sure in 20 or 30 minutes the sun's gonna be back out and we'll get back to fishing. All right, I just unzipped the other side of my vestibule. Looks like the sun's coming back out, so I'm not gonna waste my day. Yep, another window of good weather, so I'm gonna check the lower pond and maybe the one in the trees just below it, but still trying to find a fish. Ooh, right there. Well, still no luck on the ponds. They're really tough. Typically they're on fire about this time of the year, but seems like the fish are everywhere. I'm not. So, gonna take a little break and walk around camp. Might gather some firewood, might process some firewood, but I'm gonna come back to the river here in a bit. Or the pond, not the river. Okay, another window of pretty decent weather, so I'm going to take advantage of this opportunity and process some wood. This nice, beautiful, dry piece of aspen Corbin and I stored last week when we were here. So I'm going to cut that and put it into some splits, and that's probably enough wood for me for tonight and in the morning. So really, really good, dry piece of wood. Oh, there's a fish in the creek. Nice. Oh, good news and bad news. Bad news, it's raining again. It's been raining for about 20 minutes, this time pretty good. I don't see any blue sky coming in behind it, so I might be in the tent for a minute, which is fine. Good news is I've got firewood processed. So if this lets up, at some point I should be able to start a fire and at least have some dinner, but You know, it might be a long day in the tent, and either way, I'm prepared to ride this thing out and gonna have a good time. All right, I am back out of my tent once again. There's my little wood pile. Still sprinkling slightly, but it's not too bad. Hopefully it clears up. I'm going to try to go and check another pond up above me. I couldn't get to it last week because of the snow. So I'm going to go see if I can get to it this week and see if there's a fish in there. If not, I'll work my way back down here and hang out around camp. Kind of what I thought. There is so much runoff. You can't even tell that there's beaver ponds behind me. They're completely blown out. Really pretty. Finally, sun's out. I've just kind of been walking the little creek that feeds the pond because I've been up here the last few years in a row and fishing's always great. And it's not so much right now. And there are fish in there. I caught a couple last week and there's been a few jumping. I've seen activity, but not what it is, not what it has been. And I'm pretty sure that this is why. This is the creek that feeds that pond. Well, there's two of them. This is one of them, and this is the main one. And it's all jammed up. So I don't think the fish are getting in there like they usually do. Whew. All right. It's still pretty early. It's about 7. I'm kind of done fishing. Gonna get a fire going. It's gonna take me about an hour to cook dinner, and I'm really, really hungry. Really looking forward to it. So, gotta get a fire. Alright. I've just got some little red potatoes here that I'm going to cut up, and they're going to go with my meat that's over there in a snowbank. I'll show you that in a little bit. I'm going to cut these up into small chunks just so they cook a little faster. These potatoes will take probably 30 minutes to cook, maybe 20. The meat is pre-cooked, so it just needs to be heated up. That'll probably just take 5 or 10 minutes. It just needs to get warm. The moment I've been waiting for. I've been impatiently waiting to throw these ribs on the fire. The potatoes are probably getting warm, pretty close to done. By the time these ribs heat up, we'll have dinner. I can smell both the sauce I have on the ribs and the potatoes. I think they're both done. We're going to pull them out, get them over on the log, and cut them up. Wow. Oh yeah, those are falling right off the bone. It's probably a little bit more than one person can handle, or should handle, because I'm going to do it. None of this will go to waste. I'll eat it all. I'll hit the tent happy as can be. So many ribs and potatoes, but I had a great time. I've got some movies on my phone. I'm going to put one on, relax, go to bed. We'll see you guys in the morning. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Good morning. It's just a little after 6 in the morning, 6:20 or so, just getting up out of the tent. I slept okay. Yeah, I woke up at 4 and noticed that it was snowing, and as you can see, there's a little bit stuck to the ground, just a little bit. It's just a little dusting, no big deal there. I stored some wood under the tree right there so it would stay dry. So I'm going to get a little fire going, warm up, have some coffee, pack up and get out of here. Been a great trip. Probably could have slept in a little longer, but the birds are so loud. Gotta roll my little bench down closer to the fire so I can make some coffee. Feel like a new man. There we go. Oh, blue skies. What a beautiful morning. Too bad it wasn't like this yesterday. Still had a great time. So I'm all packed up in the bag behind me. Sat by the fire, enjoyed some coffee. Had a little breakfast and just poured my water all over the fire. I'm going to make sure it's out. Probably needs another bottle of water on it. Then we're going to hit the trail. So thank you all for tuning in. We'll see you guys soon.